Hello. Hello, good afternoon. Start kada natin mga kabibim. Ayan. Good afternoon po sa lahat po ng mga OFW, mga kaibigan natin. Sana ay nasa mabuti po kayong kalagayan. Ayan. All over the world. Ayan. Witness nyo po ang inauguration ni BP Sara doon po sa Davao. Ihatid po natin live na live. At ito na, ibibigay ko na po sa inyo. Ayan. Paki-share na rin po para mas marami pong makapanood itong inauguration ni Vice President Sara Duterte. Ayan. So, manunumpa na po siya.
At sa mundo. Ngunit, walang makakatalo sa tibay ng puso ko bilang isang Pilipino. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas! Dagang salamat.
Recap natin. Dito tayo.
At ako nakakarating din kahit doon sa akin sariling account. Yan yung sinasabi nila kaya nire-relief ko sa inyo. So, wala tayong magagawa. Taong bayan naman mag-decide. Sila yung magsasabi kung saan sila. So, kaya lalo na ngayon, talagang tuloy-tuloy itong nation building between SMNI at saka ang gobyerno dahil yan talaga ang gusto ng ating butihing chairman, ni Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy, dahil nga talagang yun naman ang kailangan Positibo, development, good news kung kinakailangan araw-araw ang makita ng tao kaysa sa away at negative.
Oo, tama ka dyan, partner, kasi kailangan ito ng ating mga kababayan. Lalo na yung mga hindi gaanong naaabot talaga ng gobyerno. Kaya nandyan po yung SMNA para maipaabot natin yung mga magagandang mga programa. Paano nyo po ma-avail yung mga programa na yan. At kasi nagdadagdag din ito sa ng ating mga kababayan, partner Mike, lalo na pag lugmok tayo sa problema, sa krisis, lalo na ngayon sa panahon ng pandemya, maraming ang nagfo-forecast, partner Mike, kung hindi lang talaga nagkaroon ng pandemya, maganda na sana yung takbo ng ekonomiya natin na ngayon.
Ayan,
malaki ang kanilang pagpapasalamat sa SMNI dahil mas lalo nilang nakita big picture na ay ganito na pala ang Pilipinas. Napakagaling ng ating mga leader. Samantala, partner Mike, dito muna tayo sa mga mga ambush interview natin sa ilan ng mga personalidad kung ano ba ang kanilang masasabi naman dito sa gaganapin na inaugurasyon po ni Vice President-elect Sara Duterte. Ito po yung panayam ng SMNA News kay Senadora Loren Ligarda. Okay. Babalikan natin maya-maya yan, ha? Habang inaantay natin yung panayam na yan. Kasi para mapagkasya natin, partner Mike, meron tayo mga pre-tape na mga interview. Para malaman din natin yung thoughts nila. Si Senadora Loren Ligarda ay incoming partner Mike, no?
Senador.
Oo.
Nandun na.
Nandun na sila. Pero bago muna yan sa panayam natin sa ilang mga personalidad, dito muna tayo sa panayam naman ng SMNA News kay Chinese Ambassador to the Philippines, Wang Silian. Panoorin po natin ito.
We were celebrating the 47th anniversary of diplomatic relations between China and the Philippines. But actually, it's not only 47 years. It's been more than 1,000 years that we have engaged each other. And Davao is a very important part of the Philippines, which has engaged China for more than 1,000 years. And, Davao is, in history, is one of the region which has had a very close interaction with China. And now, Davao is an important region, an important city, which has very close social, economic relationship with China. You can see there are a lot of Chinese nationals, working and living in this city, contributing to the economic trade cooperation between our two countries. And Davao, or to a large extent, Mindanao, is the hub for East ASEAN region. There is a regional, sub-regional organization called Bimbiaga, and Davao is the hub of that Bimbiaga. And we are developing our relationship, our cooperation with Bimbiaga. There are so many reasons that we need to deepen our friendly cooperation and people-to-people exchanges with Davao and the whole Mindanao as a whole.
Sir, recently, the Chinese government has approved the loan to build the Samal Island Davao City Connector Bridge. Such a move is a very, very good news to the Davao people. Your thoughts on that, sir?
Yes, I had the honor to sign the agreement with, Secretary Dominguez, for which that we are going to provide about 350 million US dollars preferential loan to this project.
Punta na tayo dito sa malagang bahagi ng inauguration ni BP Sara. Nagtataka kayo bakit walang dingding yung stage. Request po yan ni BP Sara para po lahat ng pupunta na tao ay makita po sila. Makita yung nasa stage. So, on and up, ayan, makikita po sila.
Assalamualaikum to our foreign guests, sa aking mga kababayan. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Maayong hapon sa inyong tanan. One of the most important
Yan po yung
lessons
part,
I have learned
pinakamahalagang part.
as I navigate life, and the same thing that I believe we should ponder upon as one country, united in our determination to overcome our difficulties and achieve our aspirations, is that we should commit to heart the priorities of God, country, and family. My life is a testament to the power of a God whom we know by many names. My younger self was consumed by a dream to become a doctor. I pursued a pathway that could help realize that dream. But I was directed toward another way. And now I am a lawyer. When I committed myself to governance and public service, I was also determined to finish 3 consecutive terms as mayor. That will not happen anymore. I am now now the Vice President-elect. The voice of 32.2 million Filipinos was loud and clear. With the message to serve our motherland. And this message has been reiterated in my oath to consecrate myself to the service of the nation. There is a God whose will transcends the desires of our hearts, one whose will directs us to the way that we might not have imagined, but a way that consecrates ourselves every day to help our fellow men overcome the difficulties they face in their lives, to change lives, to save lives. If you all take a moment to listen to the call to serve and decide to heed the call, in the same way that many are already devoting their lives as hardworking farmers and fisher folk that ensure that there is food on our tables. Dedicated health workers who help the sick. Brave soldiers who fight for our country. Honest and fair entrepreneurs who support our economy. Patient school teachers that guide our children. I believe the country will be heading towards a future of hope, security, strength, stability, and progress. Today, we celebrate the life and works of our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal. May his memory light up the fire within us to become patriots. Rizal taught us that selflessness and sacrifice could change our country's fate and shape our children's future. The bravery of Rizal completes the fabric of our identity as Filipinos. Magkasama sana tayong bumangon bawat araw, kasabay ang nag-aalab na pangako sa ating mga puso na mahal natin at patuloy nating mamahalin ang Pilipinas hanggang tayo ay nabubuhay. Let us show our love for our country by taking care of our families and communities despite the unending challenges that come their way. Today is Father's Day. This is a time for families. But you are here with me. Daghang salamat sa inyong pagtambong ug pagkuyog kanako niining adlaw. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers who make sure that another person is given the best of everything. Today, our children are facing a very complex future, one that is with conflicts and uncertainties. Some of these challenges include the winding cycle of poverty, the trauma of broken families, the lifelong baggage because of irresponsible and bad parenting, the abandonment issues due to an absentee parent, the anguish of gender confusion and discrimination.
Ayan po si Vice President Sara Duterte.
The lure of easy money in criminality, cases of HIV and other sexually transmitted diseases, the failure to identify and speak up against different kinds of abuses, the life-altering effects of teenage pregnancy, the detrimental effects of illiteracy, the emotional injury of bullying, unstable mental wellness, recruitment to support terrorism, misinformation in the internet. The list could be endless. A strong, loving, happy family sets down all the basic foundations essential in the development and growth of a child. At home, parents have the duty to teach children the values of integrity, discipline, respect, and compassion for others. And we should never forget that it is the duty of each Filipino family to emphasize that education begins at home. Atong isilsil sa ilang alimpatakan na ang maayong pamatasan, edukasyon, ug pagpaningkamot maoy magdala kanila palayo sa kinabuhi nga puno og kalisod, padulong sa maayong kinabuhi nga ilang ginahandom. We should not, as we cannot afford to squander the future of our children. The days ahead may be full of challenges that call for us to be more united as a nation. But let me reiterate this. We can never go wrong if we are a people dedicated to honoring the will of God, to serving our country and our fellow men, and protecting the integrity of our families and the future of our children. Ako po si Inday Sara, a proud Davaoeña, very proud, a proud Mindanaon, Hindi ako ang pinakamagaling o pinakamatalinong tao sa Pilipinas at sa mundo. Ngunit walang makakatalo sa tibay ng puso ko bilang isang Pilipino. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas! Daghang salamat.
Thank you very much, Vice President-elect Sara Zimmerman Duterte, for your message. We will now have the photo opportunity with Vice President-elect Sara Zimmerman Duterte.
Ayan, magkatabi ang kanyang tatay at nanay.
May we request President Rodrigo Roa
Si
Duterte,
President Duterte,
Mrs. Elizabeth Zimmerman Duterte, and Associate Justice Ramon Paul Hernando to join the Vice President-elect. For the second batch, may we call former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo to join on stage.
dating Vice President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo at naging presidente rin po yan. Ang representative po ngayon Congresswoman Gloria Macapagal.
And for the third batch, the Vice President-elect with her parents, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte and Mrs. Elizabeth Zimmerman Duterte. For the fourth batch, may we call on stage the Duterte, Zimmerman, and Carpio family members to join the Vice President-elect and her parents.
Mga apo. Mga anak, manugang, apo, isang si Pulong. Kaya ta si Pulong. Salamat, SMNI. SMNI.
Mr. President, Mrs. Zimmerman Duterte and family.
Zimmerman.
At this point, the Vice President-elect will be joined by her spouse, Attorney Manasseh Scarpio.
Naman tong grabe, grabe. Kakais. Ba't naglo-loading yan?
And children,
Ba't
Micaela
naglo-loading,
Maria,
ha?
Mateo Lucas, and Marco Digong.
Daming tao. Ayan, daming tao. Wala pong dingding yung stage. Talagang inopen po nila yan para makita po lahat ng side by side mga tao ang panunumpa ni Vice President Sara Zimmerman Duterte. At ilang ba anak ni Sara? 3. May bunso po.
Thank you, Attorney Carpio and children. And for our last batch, the Vice President-elect will be joined by President-elect Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., his spouse, Attorney Liza Araneta Marcos, Ilocos Norte District 1 Representative-elect Sandro Marcos, and Senator Amy Marcos.
Ayan, nandyan pa si PBBM. Ayan, si President Bongbong Marcos. Ano na kaya masasabi nito ni Banat Bay? Si Yuhu! Ayan, nagkatabi po ang Marcos family at Duterte family. Yan po sa
Thank you,
inauguration
President-elect
ni
Bongbong Marcos and
Bibi
family.
Sara.
Ladies and gentlemen, that ends the inaugural ceremony. Once again, thank you, Mayor President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, for your presence in this momentous event. Thank you and congratulations, Vice President-elect Sara Zimmerman Duterte. And to all of you, daghang salamat.
Ayan na po, ha. So, ayan, nagka-picture taking na po sila. Ayan. Nagsama po ang Duterte at Marcos. Yan po sa inauguration ni VP Sara. Ang pang-15 na Vice President sa Pilipinas. Ayan, tapos na po at nagsisibaba na po sila President Duterte at yung mga umaten syempre dyan sa inauguration. Ayan, oh. Bong Rebella. Ayan, si Senator Bong Rebella, no? Saka si Representative
ang naging
Lani Mercado
seremonya sa inauguration po ni Vice President-elect Inday Sara Duterte at tuloy-tuloy pa rin tayo sa coverage natin. Diyan po yan sa kaganapan sa San Pedro Square sa Davao City. Partner Mike, Attorney Rolex, nasa mahigit 10 minuto lang yung naging talumpati ni itong si Mayor Sara Duterte. Ano bang masasabi mo, Attorney Rolex?
Tama po yun, pero bagamat maikli, 10 minutes lamang, straight to the point. Nalaman ang inaugural speech ng pangalawang
yun, malaman.
Partner Mike.
Ang dating sa akin, ang sinabi niya, maiksi nga pero malaman at yun ang mahalaga. Walang masyadong paligoy-ligoy at sabi nga niya, Father's Day ngayon. So, nandyan yung lahat ng mga tao na puntahan dyan. Ang ganda ng sinabi niya dahil makikita mo kung ano yung pwedeng asahan na sa kanya at direksyon. Yung kanyang sinabi, mga partners, makakaroon na tayo ng idea kung ano ang kanyang gawin o ano ang pagkatao niya pag siya ito't nakapwesto na bilang Vice President ng ating bansa.
At naging parte dyan sa kanyang speech, partner Mike, yung magiging trabaho at tututukan niya dahil inatasan siya na maging susunod na pinuno ng Department of Education. Meron siyang mga sinight na mga problema kinakaharap ngayon ng mga kabataan, yung kahirapan, broken family, yung irresponsible and bad parenting, meron pa yung abandonment issues at problema sa magulang, absentee parent, meron pa doon yung discrimination and gender confusion, meron pa yung problema hinggil sa illegal na droga, yung nasasadlak sila sa krimen dahil nga kanilang hirapan, HIV and other sicknesses, yung iba pang yung age pregnancy at illiteracy, yung unstable mental wellness at ito pa yung
Sir Admar,
yung recruitment no nagaganap sa mga kabataan para suportahan yung terorismo at marami pang mga problemang kinakaharap pati na rin itong sa internet no. So nakita natin na distinguish na niya yung mga problemang itong kasalukuyang kinakaharap ng mga kabataan. So ito ang possible na magiging target ng kanyang pamumuno.
So guys, mga ka-BBM, ano na raw ang live ngayon? At napanood nyo naman yung napaka-ikli mensahe ni
ang maganda rito, alam niya yung
Vice President Sara Duterte. Pero kahit na maikli lang po yun, ay malaman ang kanyang mensahe. So, ayan, salamat sa inyong walang sawang support pa Star TV. Hanggang sa muli po, thank you so much and God bless. Bye-bye and Happy Father's Day sa lahat po ng mga tatay sa buong mundo. At mga tatay,
nanggaling ng
hindi po
Christmas
iniiwan ang
yung
mga
kanyang
anak.
gustong gawin at dapat gawin. Kaya
Ayan, so shout out po sa mga tatay in the world.
Ang Davao City.
Thank you, bye-bye, and
Partner MJ Montalvo,
I'll see you around.
Panayamang Honorary Chairman ng
Okay,
SMNI
reaction.
na si Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy. Magandang hapon ulit sa iyo, Partner MJ.
Yes, partner.
Partner, magandang hapon. Ito si ang ating Honorary Chairman, Reverend Dr. Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy. Pasa sa speech ni Mayor Sara at sa kanyang